doing? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a very chill, restorative, rejuvenating practice. So get comfy and let's just dive in. We're going to start standing to begin with and work our way down. So let's come to the middle of our mat and come to a 2-fist distance apart with our feet and close our eyes. If that makes you uncomfortable, have just a very light eyelid looking in front of you. And let's just start to breathe here, really feeling our feet against the ground. Starting to extend our breath, deepen it, making our inhales longer, our exhales longer. Starting to maybe rock back and forth on the feet, just slowing ourselves down. It's the end of the week here. Coming to stillness in our minds, coming back to our breath. Let's inhale our arms up and down to heart center, Anjali Mudra. And let's keep our eyes closed and focus in on our right foot. Feeling it press into the ground. Now let's press our pinky toe into the ground, our ring toe, the next toe, the middle toe, and the big toe. Pressing through all of the toes, feeling all 4 corners of the feet. Let's move to our left side, pressing into the pinky toe, ring toe, next toe, middle toe, the big toe. Spreading wide through our feet, feeling the ground. Let's inhale, open our eyes, deep bend into our knees and lift our hands to the sky. Folding at the hips and coming just here halfway, bringing our hands to the top of our thighs, extending through the back of our neck, looking down. Breathe here, breathe into the back body. Deep bend in our knees and release our head down. Right now we just want to really deep bend. Feeling that secure ground beneath us, starting to, again, rock back and forth on the toes. You can come to your fingertips here and drop your head. Shaking your head no, shaking your head yes. Circling your head around in one way and the other. Let's inhale. Halfway up, coming to the tops of our thighs again. And release, rolling our spine vertebrae by vertebrae, coming all the way up and rolling those shoulders down and back. Let's inhale that right arm across our chest and just lightly squeeze it into our body. Again, rolling down that shoulder from our ear. Can even lean into the left side, getting a little bit more of an extension through that side neck. And release, bringing our left arm in front of us, squeezing it into the chest, but rolling that shoulder down. Bending our head to the right now. But again, still remember those feet. Pressing through those feet. Squeezing that arm to the chest and release. Bringing our hands to the back and clasping them behind us, extending our arms, and again, Bending deep into our legs and bringing our hands up over our head. Letting gravity pull them forward. And let's start walking on our legs. So bending into the right knee and extending through that left leg. Bringing our hands over to the left side, looking up at the sky. Over to the right, but looking up to the left. Inhale, exhale, back to the middle. And then here, let's bend through the left leg, extending through the right. And bringing our hands towards the left side. Getting a deeper stretch into that hamstring on the right side. One more breath here. Inhale back to the middle and slowly release your arms with intention. Bring them down to the ground. And let's just rock back and forth. Our weight in our feet to our hands and back into our heels. And then roll into our fingertips. Dropping our head and roll back to our heels. Just going through those motions a couple of times. Feeling the weight distribute in different parts of your body. One more breath. And let's slowly roll our body up. Rolling our arms down and back. All right, let's cross right over left. Bringing your elbow into the crease of your left arm. Bending both arms. And wrapping them around each other wherever you can grasp. So if you can completely twist your arms into eagle arms, that works. If this feels better for you, just hug yourself here or even just grasp onto your thumb wherever you are. Let's breathe into those shoulders, starting to release the tension that we've accumulated over the week, rejuvenating our body. Inhaling here. Pressing through our feet. Let's inhale our elbows up and down. Just releasing some of that tension. Up and to the midline of our body. One more time up. And before we release, let's bring our feet together. Bending into our knees. And let's cross our right foot over our left leg. Let's just use our feet as a kickstand right now. Just bending deep into that right leg. And inhaling those shoulders up. Here we are in eagle pose. Breathe here. Close your eyes if you like. And inhale, release. Let's shake that out. Feeling the twist of our body here, getting our blood flowing, rejuvenating our muscles. Let's inhale our arms up and back down to the middle. Now, crossing our left arm over the right, again, bending at those elbows and coming to wherever you feel comfortable here, hugging yourself. You still get a nice shoulder and upper back stretch. Wherever you are, inhaling here. Let's inhale those elbows up and exhale down to the middle. Inhale them up and exhale them down. Inhaling them up one more time. And now bending into your knees, crossing your left leg over your right and kickstand, using your foot as a kickstand. Bending deep into that right leg like you're sitting in a chair. Holding our arms, let's inhale up one more time. And hold here, feeling your muscles work, but also this twisting motion. You fit into yourself here. Feeling your muscles like blood flow to them, rejuvenating your whole body with this twisting your body up. One more breath. And release, shaking your arms out. Let's just come to a wide angle here, not too wide, just wider than hips distance, but not as wide as your mat. And let's just rock back and forth, twisting our body. Releasing any tension. Let's inhale our arms into the middle, all the way up to the sky, and hinge at the hips. You can even come to your hips with your hands and bend all the way forward. Let's have a slight bend in our feet where they're facing each other, almost like pigeon-toed. Not too extreme though, just a little bit. Just to get a nice stretch into your back hamstrings. Coming to our hands here, and let's drop our head. Breathing into the hamstrings. Let's inhale, walk our hands over to the right side. Just stretching here. Slowing down today. Inhale back to the middle. Walk over to the left side. Dropping your head, releasing your tension. And let's walk back to the middle. One more breath here. And pulling ourselves, grabbing the back of our calves or our ankles and pulling our head closer to the ground. Breathing into your tummy here. All right, inhaling back up. Now let's turn our feet pointing outwards towards the corners of our mat and slowly bend down here into our malasana, our squat. Now you might have to adjust yourself to work out to where your heels are pulling towards the ground. Wherever you are, we're not going to sit up super straight here. Again, we're doing a nice restorative practice. So let's have a nice deep arch in our spine, stretching our hands forward, dropping our head, and breathing here. Again, maybe testing the different parts of your feet that are touching the floor, maybe moving into our hands a little bit, then back into our feet, just rocking. Wherever you are, let's do one more breath. Bringing our right arm to the right side, and peeling up, twisting our body towards the left. Breathing here, looking up at the sky, slight twist. Inhale back to the middle, walking our left hand over the left side and peeling our chest to the sky, looking up to the right. Inhale here and release. Let's start to push ourselves back up, bringing our feet forward, hanging in a forward fold, and moving our feet towards each other to where they are touching. Now wherever you are here, have a deep bend in your knees. Dropping your head again. Forward folds are really good if you're stressed or just trying to relax. Reverses the blood flow. Calms you down. Let's take one more breath here. And keeping our knees bent, bringing our hands to our chest and slowly bringing your head up here. We're in Uttanasana. Fierce pose, or a lot of people know as chair pose. So I'm going to move this way. So we want to have a tuck in our tail, our shoulders back, but still being able to see our toes. And there's also our weight is distributed to our heel. So we can lift our toes. So let's breathe here. You can keep your hands at Anjali Mudra, or bring them up, wherever is comfortable. Again, we are doing a restorative practice. Let's breathe here. And let's twist to the right, bringing our left elbow to the right knee. Just a slight twist here. Breathing, maybe sitting a little deeper. One more breath. Inhale back to the middle. Again, finding that balance. Where are you here? Are you in your heels? Inhale, let's twist to the left, bringing our right elbow to our left knee. Looking back, one more breath. Dropping that butt. Inhale back to the middle, and let's release, diving forward. Here we go. Worked it just a little bit there. Maybe our heart rate elevated. Maybe our legs are talking. You can walk your knees out, whatever feels good here. All right. Let's step our right foot out and our left foot out, coming to a wide, deep angle. So coming halfway up, pressing into the ground, flat back, bringing our toes in towards each other just a bit. Inhale and exhale. Bringing our head towards the floor. Shaking it, no. Shaking it, yes. Breathe here. Inhale, walking your hands over to the right side, stretching out and away. So getting a deeper side stretch in your left, but also stretching into your right hamstring. Breathe here. And let's walk back through the middle to the left side, out and away from that foot today, not on top. Just getting a deeper stretch into, again, our side body, but also now our left hamstring. You can drop your head, breathe, rejuvenate with your breath, breathing into those sore spots. Inhale, back to the middle, coming up to flat back. And now let's heel toe our feet in just a little bit to where our toes are pointing out. And again, let's kneel down here in our squat. One more time, bring your hands to our heart, pressing our knees, if we can, with our elbows, zen out. Inhale, close your eyes. Reconnect with your breath here. Breathe. Extending through your spine, through your head, the top of your head. Starting to slow down your breath again. Feeling the points of connection with the ground and the distribution of balance, of weight. One more breath. Let's bring one hand behind us, slowly setting our legs down. Let's bring our feet together here, Baddha Konasana. Pulling them close. I love this stretch. I do this stretch almost every video. It's so good. It feels so good. But let's mix it up just a little today. So we are going to bring our heels as close as we can to our pelvis, but let's butterfly our legs. Just loosening some of that tension. Slowly butterflying them, pressing them into the ground, but bringing them up with intention to our elbows. Or a slow moving butterfly today. Breathe here, release your shoulders. One more breath. And let's stop here wherever your legs are. They might be up. If you want, you can bring some pillows or blankets underneath your knees just to have more of that restorative, deep, relaxing practice. If not, let them hang. And then we're going to hinge at the hips and walk out until we come to the point where we can feel that restraint in our body. And let's drop our head, creating a nice arch in your spine, dropping your head, feeling the ground with your hands, firmly spreading your fingers across the ground, bringing our right pinky, pressing that into the ground, our ring finger, our middle finger, our pointer finger, and our thumb pressing into the ground, feeling that ground beneath. Now coming to our left, pressing that left pinky, that ring finger, that middle finger, pointer, and thumb. Here we are, pressing into the ground, spreading. Now let's walk these big spread fingers over to the right. Again, away from our leg, pulling to the right though. Again, getting that nice stretch into the side body and that hip. Again, really focusing though on bringing that left hip to the ground. It might want to lift. So if it is lifting, don't go as far. Come a little bit to the right, not as deep into the right here. One more breath. Inhale, let's walk those hands back through the middle, over to the left side. Here we go, away from that knee to the left, consciously pulling that right hip down, spreading through your fingers. Take one big rejuvenating breath and exhale, sinking into that pose, releasing your head. One more breath here, bringing it back to the middle and pushing ourselves back up. Coming to the outsides of our legs, bringing our knees in. And let's come to the front of our mat, bringing our right knee and shin to the front edge of our mat, parallel if we can. If not, you can bring that foot a little closer to your pelvis. Here we are. This is a pigeon pose. Breathing here, pressing into those fingertips, bringing our head back, slight back bend, pressing down through that hip on the left side. And let's walk those hands back out again, folding over the right leg. Breathing into the hips. Again, pressing firmly with your hands into the ground. Letting go of all your tension. Take one more breath wherever you are. And let's push back up slowly, rolling onto that right hip and just swinging that leg around. Keeping your knee bent and bringing your right heel into your side of your body here. Squeezing that leg in just for a moment. Let's inhale that left arm up to the back, pressing again with our full of our hand into the mat. Inhaling that right arm up, coming over the left leg and twisting to the back. Moving our head to look towards the back, pressing into those fingertips and making sure our right hip is still firmly pressing into the ground. Let's inhale, twist a little deeper, peeling your body away from your thigh. Take one more breath here. And release. Coming to the right side for a counter twist. So just twisting to the right, leaning into your hands, getting an oppositional twist. And inhale back up. So bringing now your left shin to the front of our mat and left leg, swinging that right leg around and getting into the pigeon on our left side now. So again, if you want a little bit of a deeper stretch in your hips, bring that foot and that shin to be parallel with the front of our mat. If that's not where you are today, bring your leg in. That's where I'm at. I'm bringing my heel closer to my pelvis and just enjoying the restorative feeling of a pigeon pose. So let's press up through our fingertips, look up, inhale, and fold over that left leg now. Inhale. And release into the pose, surrendering to yourself, feeling the rejuvenating breaths in and out of your body. Take one more breath wherever you are. And start to walk your body up, leaning to that left side now and swinging that right leg to cross over the left, going into the twist on the other side. So bringing your left heel into your right glute, squeezing your right knee into your chest. Inhale that right arm up. And now inhaling the left arm up and twisting to the right. Pulling that hip down so your sits bones are sitting firmly on the floor, but twisting back, looking towards your right shoulder. Inhale, peeling that tummy away from your thigh. One more breath, and release back. Letting our legs come to a bent position here. Holding onto our knees, making sure nothing's behind us so we can slowly walk our hands down our legs and walk our spine down the mat. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Zen down. Let's walk our heels in close to our glutes. Inhale, release your hands. Let's heel toe our feet to the edge of our mat and just windshield wiper our knees to one side or the other, releasing any accumulated tension. Breathing here, enjoying the slow practice. Sometimes it's nice to slow down and really feel what our body needs. Let's inhale our knees to our chest, squeezing them, banking our legs. Inhale, let's release our feet down, walking them out, coming to our last pose of the day, the most important Shavasana, corpse pose, the ending, so we can begin again. Inhale, close your eyes, release your body. Enjoy this pose. Enjoy the rejuvenation of your breath, mind, and body. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend or week. I'm Yoga Birch. Namaste.